Alright guys, so lately the ranked ladder has not been kind to me, so I figured today I would be taking out some of that animosity and frustration out on my opponents by playing some toxic mono black discard, something that I really like playing, but I would really hate to run into. And that's because it is just super annoying to have your hand just absolutely attacked relentlessly. But that's what we're doing here today, because there is a card from the new Edge of Eternities that I've been dying to play since I've seen it, which is this Entropic Battle Cruiser. This card right here is so sick, guys. It allows you to deal 3 damage to the opponent every single time they discard a card. You do have to station this, but only for 1. So it's not very hard to station, but it is kind of like a turn 4 do nothing. And that can be a little bit scary. And that's why there's only 2 copies in the deck, because this is more middle of the road to late game that you want to be playing this to get your advantage out of it. But in late game, this can end the game for you, because if you can actually get it to its station for 8, when it attacks, you also force a discard, which is really nice. So it's a nice little closer. And today we're going to be running it with things like the Abyssal Harvester, because if we can get the opponent to discard a creature card, we can actually steal that from them by just simply tapping this sideways, and it becomes a creature for us. This is not an effect that we see a whole lot of, but if we're going to be running the Demon Wall, we might as well just be running this for 1 more mana, because we do run obviously the Unholy Annex. You have to for your card draw engine, so having a demon is very important. That's going to take the place of that Demon Wall, so you're going to be able to gain that life. It is 1 turn slower, but there is some upside and advantages to be running it, because you can steal the cards that you're actually forcing the discard out of. So another way to steal cards is the Tiny Bones. Tiny Bones is another really great card here, because if you force discarding, the cards go to exile. And what's nice about that is you can play those cards later as your own. And now what's really cool about this card is I didn't run into it today, but I know this would shut down the Izzet decks, because they're constantly drawing and discarding, trying to get that VV to the graveyard. So this could actually end up forcing a lot of exiling on the opponent's deck, which is really nice. So those are going to be the win cons. I mean, just discard their hand, get the Battle Cruiser down, deal that damage. Of course, we've got the Bandit's Talent, which is going to deal damage as well. So basically, we're going to be pinging the opponent's life total down through the Bandit's Talent for 2 damage when they don't have cards in their hand. We're going to be hitting them with the Battle Cruiser damage and the Annex damage all at once, and it's going to be very difficult for the opponent to catch up, and they're going to be dead before you know it. So super fun list, guys. I think you're going to enjoy this one, man. We had some pretty good success on the ladder, and it was a refreshing day for me, to say the least. So enjoy, and we'll see you at the end. Peace. All right, guys, today we're playing something that almost never lets me down, and that's going to be mono black discard. And we're feeling pretty toxic today, so hopefully we get a couple of control players, because that's kind of who we're targeting today, is the control players that are typically hard to beat. Okay, don't care. I do care, and I do care. Yeah, take you. Seems fine. More land is fine. All right. I mean, that's just obnoxious. I actually do feel kind of bad. That is pretty obnoxious. Oh, man. They're going to hate us. They're going to hate us. All right. Well, taking the snare felt pretty good, because we do have the obvious Annex here that we don't want being taken from the field. And that's going to lead us, hopefully, into victory. Now, unfortunately, the Harvester has no targets, because this is a non-creature based deck. So I won't be able to steal any cards from them. But, oh, that's nice. But I do have this. Let's go. Let's go. Time to start pumping out some damage per discard here. I do have to station that first, though, is the thing, right? So I've got to get this in as a creature. Station this bad boy. All right, so from now on, every time we force a discard, they're going to be taking 3 life, which is going to drain them very quickly. I'm afraid that we've given them too much time here to get going, though. I'm afraid that we're going to see a Battlefront or something. Star. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. Don't mind that at all. All right. Oh, yeah, we're cooking. Let's start with this first. See what they got going on over here. What do you got going on in that hand of yours? All right, definitely you. Doesn't really matter which one we do, but then we hit him with the Bandit's Talent to take that last card. And we start draining them through the talent as well. 3 damage a pop with that is also crazy. And then, I mean, if we just get down to Demon, we start draining them with the Annex as well. It's just absolute drain fest here. The opponent's just not going to be able to, you know, stop this damage from being outputted here. So it's unblockable damage, man. Unblockable, uncounterable damage. It just is going to keep happening. We are inevitable, my friend. We are inevitable. Demon time? Am I on demon time right now? I think I'm on demon time. Could screw this up here, right? And then, oh wow, I can attack right away too. But the opponent's just gonna tap it down. Let's be real. Yep. No worries. You can only tap us down for so long though, my friend. Down to 8. Drawing a card, that's fair. Pretty good top deck there. Gives you something to play and fills up the hand. Oh, they go down to 8. Okay. I mean, shoot. Let's draw more cards, I guess. Yeah, GG's. I was like, I don't know what you're planning to do to beat us at this point. We've kind of locked you out of the game, but we'll take it. Big win against probably the best, you know, most winningest deck in Standard right now. GG's. Guys, I have a really good feeling about today. I don't know why. Just have a good feeling. It's been a really rough couple of days. So yeah, I'm very, very excited about today because I do feel like we have a pretty solid deck list here that you know, as toxic and annoying as it can be, is still a really good deck list. The opponent though steals my Annex. That's so brutal. That's quite literally the brutal. Oh whoa, they don't take the Annex? Oh, they've got to have another one then. Which is fine, actually, not too bad, because I've just drawn into another one. And if they're gonna let me draw to steal it, I mean, that's also pretty awesome. Okay, so we know they're trying to do the one-shot deal with the Bloodletter Aclazats, so we should probably hang on to these and save them for a little longer. Can I beat an Slasher here? Okay, yeah, we knew they had another one. They didn't realize I drew another one though, so feels bad that you didn't take that prior, huh? I bet you didn't expect that. This is a deck though that I can definitely utilize this. Definitely utilize it. Draw 3 cards, take some damage. Struggling to hit their land drop, it seems. But drawing cards is pretty bad because that sets us back a little bit here. Oh man, there goes the breaker. Ooh. Let's get this down. I'm gonna save this though. I'm gonna save it until next turn because I might be able to steal something from them here. Oh, I want to use that so bad, the battle cruiser, to like station right away, but I don't think that's smart. I guess these aren't legendaries. I don't know why I thought this was legendary. That's fine. That's fine. Bandit's Talent. Man, do I give up the Tiny Bones? I think I give up the Tiny Bones. As lame as that felt, I think that's the right play. I don't know how they're going to get any value off of that, especially when I've got this going off every turn. To be fair, they have one too, though. They stole it from me, so... There's an argument to be said, maybe I should have got the Harvester down there just so I can start preparing. But they do have another Fell. I did consider actually throwing Fell in my deck, but I went with the Long Goodbye instead. I think I made the right choice. All right, end the turn. Keep on draining them. There's really nothing more I can do here. I don't know why they haven't played the Annex yet. That's kind of mind-boggling. I don't think they want to take damage from it. I think that's the problem they're having because we've already started draining them so much. I really need this to stay alive for another turn. Okay, that's very interesting. Let's see what they hit with that. Come on. All right. I wonder which card they take from our graveyard permanently, though. What options do they have? Some pretty good ones, but nothing crazy. Nothing too crazy. All right, collect evidence. You got it. I'm guessing they're gonna take the demon, but am I right or am I right? Surprised they're still not playing that Annex though. It's so wild to me. Oh, they take the momentum breaker. Sure. All right, I kind of need my creature land here so I can get this crewed up. Maybe even a tiny bones. I am going to do this obviously right now so I can shut down the fountain port option for them. What a tough game this is turning into, huh? What a very weird mono black deck they have. The Chamil is crazy. It's not necessarily card draw though, so I guess I'm not like super upset about it. It's very strange. What's also strange is my top decking ability right now. What is going on? I don't need any more lands. Come on, just give me like a duress or something. Give me something I can hit their hand and target and then play this too. I mean, well, a duress doesn't help either because if I go with duress, I can't really... I really want to like station these up. That's the thing, right? All right, we're in a little bit of trouble here, guys. There's really no reason not to crack this. I can't bounce it back to my hand, and we're at max speed, so just as good of a time as any. And they get a charm. Not much they can do with that. Is there a creature they can bring back? Beautiful. That's actually beautiful. Okay, so we play the demon. Oh, we can do the Annex too. Beautiful. I do wonder how the opponent deals with this. Maybe they have another kill spell here ready to go other than the charm. They do. Shoot the sheriff. Okay, so that's unfortunate. But we're drawing more cards now. There's a tiny bones. There's a tiny bones, which can force some discarding action here. That can force some discard. Still though, kind of in a rough position here with the demon sitting out there, and now they've unlocked their Annex with a Chamil. I'd say the card draw has now become equal. All right, looks like they're back. The opponent took a very long time to decide on their play here. They decided to use the charm to give themselves lifelink. Respectable. Another charm, wow. I mean, a long goodbye would be just fine here too. I wouldn't mind that. Okay, well, this is bad. This is bad because we are getting absolutely flooded. All right, we got to hope for the long goodbye here. This needs to go to 8. I guess we do this. 8, 9, 10, duress, and a long goodbye. Wow, we got it. Okay, so we got the long goodbye. I thought this game was over. I thought we just got, you know, cooked by the demon, but unfortunately for them, I find an answer. Here comes the attack. Here comes the nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. But here's the deal though, without a demon, I'm gonna be draining myself here too much. And this becomes a little problematic. The good news is though, Tiny Bones, if it sticks around for another turn here, can start forcing a situation where I steal their cards, which would be very, very interesting. Because if I can steal that charm from them, I doubt I'm gonna be able to pull that off, but half the cards, so 3 cards. I mean, shoot, I got plenty of these to spare. Have it if you want it. Annex and Chamil. Chamil hits, shoot the sheriff. Okay. Okie dokie. Tiny Bones. I mean, this does deal 3 damage a pop. But yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to pull out of this one, guys. I'm going to keep the land in my hand here to help me prevent any sort of bandit's talent damage in the future. Definitely gonna take the charm here. I mean, they're down to 7. That's kind of big. That's kind of big. And I get a long goodbye again. And a demon. Oh, we can win this. We can win this. Oh my God, we can win this. The problem is the demon dies right away, though, to the shoot the sheriff. So I need another discard effect, don't I? Yeah, shoot the sheriff is a problem, dude. Looks like they're going to play their deadly cover-up, though. For what are they going to try to exile? This works out kind of good for us, because they are wasting mana, but they still have 3 mana open. Man, the demon is not an outlaw. I really wish it was. Oh, you know what I could do, though? I think I still win here. 3-6. No, not quite. Not quite. Let's just see what we top deck, and then we'll kind of decide from there. Oh, wait, they get drained by the Annex. We do win this game, because I can play the demon, and then I can saddle this up, attack, and force another discard. Let's go, dude. Okay. Yeah, end the turn. And if they don't kill the demon, and they kill my saddled thing, they get drained a lot. Oh my God. Oh my God, we did it, guys. We did it. This was one of the most hard-fought games ever. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? 6 damage from the discard, or 6 damage from the demon? Take your pick. Either way, it's 6 damage, my friend. Dude, what a top deck! The Annex off the top for the win. That is all 4 Annexes, by the way, because they stole one from us too. So clutch, dude. Okay. Yeah, you got it. Well, that unfortunately means you're taking the damage here. So, GG's! Let's go, dude. What a game. What a game. I cannot believe we pulled that out. That's crazy. All right, we are going second, but this hand is not very good either. It's pretty what's the word? Passive. I need kind of more reactionary spells, because I feel like more than likely we're going to get hit with aggro here, probably mono white life gain. So I'm going to take a mulligan and pray that I made the right decision. I guess it's a little bit more actionary. We get, you know, a nice curve of discard here, so see what happens. I do like the Azorius. I thought maybe it'd be aggressive, but it's looking like it might be another Simulacrum deck or something. Simulacrum or Kona, those are my 2 guesses. Oh, it's gonna be just control. I think I like that. I should have kept the other hand, though, with the I definitely should have kept the other hand with the Annexes, because I feel like the Annex is gonna be the game definer here. Sacred Foundry. Just kind of sitting on the Bandit's talent here. Looks like Get Lost. Nice. I mean, shoot, that counts to me as a discard. I'll take it. Card out of their hand. And it's not going to be used on an Annex later, so that's big money. And there's only 1 blue source, so I'm going for it. I haven't seen a counter spell yet. You would think that if they had interference or negate, they would have used it by now. So let's try it. Let's go, dude. I think we're going to win this one. Okay, that's a huge resolve right there. Huge resolve. And especially that we know we've gotten one of the Get Lost out of their hand. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Becky. Come on now. Come on now, Becky. Let's go, dude. We got this. All right, the flanker. Oh, inevitable defeat. Okay, I knew I was kind of up against this sort of deck list, but that's okay. I have a demon. I have the ability to force a discard here. This is actually really nice. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to play you. No, that's not going to work. It's got to be you. And then we do this. And this. Yeah, that works. And then split up's gone. 3 damage. Might as well play the map token out here. All right, so they're out of cards in hand. We've officially taken every card from their hand. This is good because it forces discards as well every single turn if I want for 4. So I guess it's worth playing out. We'll see. We'll see. Is there something here that's gonna take this out? I don't know. I guess to be on the safe side, we can at least still swing through with the demon. We can do this. Let's play the demon out here. I was just seeing if I had enough mana to get this out. I do, technically. Let's station this up. And then let's see what happens when we attack. Obviously, they're holding on to something here. Yeah, they're going to blow up the battle cruiser. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Swing through for that. And I mean, this forces discards. Let's do it. Mill a card. Hopefully something good. It's a land. Darn it. Should have kept that on top. Should have kept it on top. Monument. It's fine. I don't really care about that right now. I've got so many other things I'd like to do. All right. GG's. I'm pretty sure we got him here. Yep. That'll do it. That'll do it. Got him. Got him. Taking out the control players, man. All right, now that's a good looking hand. That has a little bit of everything. We're going second. I like it. A little bit of reactionary stuff here. A little bit of discard, a little bit of draw. Mono red could be pretty fast. Could be a problem. Kellen is going to pay 2. It becomes a human fairy. Detective gains whenever it deals combat damage to a player. Exile top card of your library. Can only play that card for this turn though, so I guess it's a bit of a waste for them to use that, especially when it's going to die. Especially when it's no longer going to be with us. I do think this and this though are going to be my saving grace here. Spell can't be countered, not that it matters. Just saying. Shout out to whoever was telling me in the chat the other day. Somebody in the stream the other day told me about, you know, should try Long Goodbye. Been having success with it. It's good. It's a good call, man. Good comms. Good comms. 3/2. This says whenever enters. Okay. Next turn. Do I kill it? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this. That was a really tough decision for me. It's like, do I kill the Pyromancer? Do I set up to start draining the opponent and gaining some life here? I didn't know what the right answer there was. But next turn, I do have 4 mana, so I can play the Momentum Breaker and the Tiny Bones. If they blow up the Harvester, so be it. We'll play the Annex a little bit later then. All right, let's go. Tiny Bones is down. It's a 1/3 body, which is really good. Momentum Breaker takes out the Pyromancer for now. And I can block pretty well against like a Emberheart Challenger, things like that. 3 mana though, that could be a nemesis now. Yep, it's always a nemesis. Always a nemesis. No blocks. Long Goodbye is huge. I'll take that. I'll take it. I'll take it. And then I can gain some life here off of the Momentum Breaker. So I attack in to get my speed up here a little bit. Yeah, this is not a great matchup for us. We don't have a ton of removal in this deck. But the life gain might be what saves us here. Okay, that's a card. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to attack in here. We're going to leave our options open for potentially gaining life off of the breaker. And then if we need it. But if we don't need it, I can activate the Sanctuary and then play the Annex next turn to start gaining some life. I think that's good. Giving myself some options here. Boros Charm. Yeah, gaining life. Turning out to be a pretty big deal. Yeah, I don't think I can bring up the Sanctuary. We don't have enough mana, unfortunately, for it. So it is what it is. Let's... I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to get burned out here no matter how you slice this, man. I guess let's just do this. See if we could steal something from them. Maybe a land or something, or a burn spell, or a lightning helix would be nice. You never know. You never know. They might screw up here because they might not know Tiny Bones is going to steal the card. Give me a helix one time for your boy. Okay, not a helix. Could play it though. Oh, I can't. I can only... So you can't play this as any color? And the mana of any type can be spent to cast those spells. Yeah, I can actually. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pass the turn, play defense here, and then just hopefully I can activate the Sanctuary. Until I can activate the Sanctuary, I can't play the Annex. Lightning Helix for the win. All right, I was gonna activate this turn. This was kind of gonna be the move for me, and then I was gonna play the Annex and start gaining some life. But I was really hoping they were gonna drop the Lightning Helix there out of their hand so I can use it myself. But oh well. All right, going first, this hand looks very promising. Let's go. A little bit of discard right into an Annex. That is about as good as it gets right there. Surveil Azorius land. All right, hopefully this is control because I have a really good hand to just dissect their whole entire hand here. I would like some duresses, of course, if this is control matchup, but oh yeah, it's gonna be control, all right. And they've got a tap land here, which means the only thing I got to worry about here is like a Spell Pierce or God forbid an annul, but it actually looks like they play a card out, which gives me the Annex for free. Let's go. All right, cooking. Absolutely cooking. All right, so we do have to hit their hand though before they find their, you know, mill half your deck Rapture card. Or that's annoying too. That's fine though. Let's just go double hit here on the hand. Double up. Double up here. All right, that's a good hit. Land is good. They need lands to cast that Rapture, so nice. 2 lands go. Another Annex, sure. That'll be important later for sure. I'm gonna definitely play the Aclazotz here though on curve. Aclazotz a little too important not to try to resolve here. Okay. Again, negate kind of the only thing I'm really worried about. I'm gonna resolve this, I think. Yep, we sure did. They gain 1 life, no big deal. All right, so they could end up milling us out by their life total here, which would be so sad actually now that I think about it. Okay, good, it's a stock up. I actually made a big mistake there. I should have definitely gone with the duress. Ooh. I forgot about the 4 mana spell that exiles your deck based on their life total. That could have been really bad paired with the monument already on the field. That was a rookie mistake there. Holy cow. Okay, 2 more cards go to the yard. This can only steal creatures, but it does turn on the Annex draining, but that's not what I'm worried about right now. Let's start with the Aclazotz here, gaining some life, forcing a discard. Day of Judgment. Okay. Let's do this. We got the Rapture. We got the Rapture, ladies and gentlemen, and we know we're good to go on this. Beautiful. Let's start the draining. So now even if they get their, their milling card that works off their life total, we should be okay. All right, that's annoying. That's annoying, but I do get that back, so. Long goodbye. What's more important here? Do we want to get this back? Probably not. I think what I want to do is drain them as much as absolute possible here, right? So I think creating a demon and then opening the Annex is the most important thing here. Yeah, I think that's definitely the best move. And we get a duress. Let's go. I mean, it's not very helpful though. At this point, they've got enough mana that if they're going to cast something like a Rapture, they're going to be able to do it no matter what. Okay, that's a good sign. It's a really good sign. Let's do... Let's do... Okay, that comes in tap too. Shoot. I guess let's do this. I can't really seem to find a good time to get down the battle cruiser and get it working for us, but GG's, we got him. That's a big win. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, we're going first again. This hand looks okay. I mean, it's not great. It's nothing until turn 3. The battle cruiser is definitely something we want later in the game, but that's fine. That is fine. Ooh, we're gonna need a lot of removal. A lot of removal. Another aggro matchup. This might not work out for us here, guys, with the hand that we kept. I wasn't prepared for this. I only kept it because, you know, going first, you get the luxury of, you know, getting an extra turn, hopefully, without dying. But when they're this aggressive, it can be pretty bad. But I do have either the Annex. You know what? Actually, I'm going to go with this first before the Annex because it can block extremely well here. And then I can get this down next turn. Let's see what happens. I mean, this is the matchup that you kind of want with an Abyssal out there because, you know, it'd be a lot easier to steal creatures because it's going to be more likely that creatures, you know, are in their hand. Pretty much that's all that's probably going to be in their hand. Sheltered by ghosts. No, man. I guess that puts the Palia off a turn, which is good. Land. Yeah, let's get the Annex down here. Unfortunately, taking even more damage. Duress is would have been really good last turn to get that friggin' sheltered out of their hand, but the channeler. Yeah, that's gonna get really big. So is that. We're in trouble. Okay, wait a minute now. That's something. It's not good enough though. It's just not good enough. There's no way to create a demon here. I'm missing a land. I have to kill this. I don't really see another way around this. I think this has to be the play. It stops the life gain temporarily. I get a demon, which is going to drain them, keeping me alive another turn. Another duress. Yeah, we're just too slow. Too slow for this one. If I had a handful of long goodbyes and maybe momentum breakers, this would have been a fair match, but we're kind of the control killer, you know what I mean? We're not really focused on aggro so much. We're kind of the control killer, so yeah, unfortunately this is a bad one for us. Land, let's go. We got a demon. There is a way to gain life just on something entering the battlefield, so pretty sure we're just dead here. Yeah, it doesn't matter either way because they had a wide enough strategy here. All right, GG's. We'll take the L on that one. It is what it is. Wish we had more removal to start that one off. Want that one back. All right, opponent's going first this time. I mean, hand is for sure keepable with the momentum breaker into our other stuff here. I do like the battle cruiser. It is a really fun card that I kind of built the deck around, but I'm going to be completely real with you guys. The fact that it keeps finding its way into my opening hands is kind of killing me. It's something that I kind of want mid to late game. Let's see what the Bandit's talent can grab here. Okay, this could be a full-on control player maybe, and that would be good. Okay, it is a control player, so hammering that discard is going to be nice. Demolition Field, I don't think I'm going to play that or anything, or, you know, crack it this turn to blow this up, but it might be something I want to do later. In the meantime, little momentum breaker here, and then we'll do the Bandit's talent level up. That's the best thing we've got for the time being. What else we got? So we're a Soul Tie control deck. Okay. I was expecting white sources to maybe, you know, to potentially lead into some mill, but it looks like you're probably going to be Omen and Dragons type stuff. Let's do this first. And then curve into the Aclazotz. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. And I can just tap the Aclazotz right away. And if they kill the Aclazotz, it becomes a land, and that's always good too. Oh, that's a good find. All right, we're curving really nice right now. Feeling really good. The opponent could counter this though. Nope, no counter spell. We'll take full advantage of that. Double nowhere to run. I'll take that all day. 2 for 1 on, you know, we're trying to discard. Yeah, for sure. Oh, but I don't get the station, even though oh, that's unfortunate. Creature has to survive to get the station, huh? Didn't know that. Okay, first things first. Activate this. Okay, and there's a reason for this. We're gonna station it first before we force the discard. That way they take damage here. Oh, a consult, but they pay the 4, so they're gonna get 2 cards. That's unfortunate. It's okay though. That's okay, because we've got an annex, and as long as we can resolve that annex, we should be able to take the lead here. Let's hope the opponent doesn't find too much draw spells as well. I mean, a counter spell would be pretty bad too, though. Yeah, ideally no counter spell here. That's a big boy. Bad Breath. Whenever this creature enters, each opponent discards a card, loses 2 life, exiles the top 3 cards of the library. That's intense. They're gonna reanimate it. Do I discard 2 cards, it says? Or just 1? Okay, just 1. And another stock up. Wow, they're really hammering the stock ups here. Hammering the stock ups. How much does this cost to come back? 3, but I have to have at least like only 1 card in hand for it to work. One of us does. Perfect. That's gonna hit him with the battle cruiser again. And then, man, 3. That's not enough. I wish maybe I would have gone a different route here. I don't know. It is going to be, should I get this back? 1 or fewer cards. I need at least 1 or fewer. All right, we play this. Can I still, no, not enough mana now. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this. Get in and we'll draw a card. That seems good. That seems good. We drained them here with the Unholy Annex. We've already got them down to 7. I mean, we're looking really good. Oh no! Excruciator Doomsday. We're down to how many cards? 5? Oh no. Can I kill him here though? Is it possible? Is it possible to kill him? Maybe. I think we start with this. Interesting. Okay, so I guess this is the scariest card, right? I mean, maybe stock up. Doesn't really matter. All right, so we deal 3. We've got 2 here. So we just got to force 1 more discard, right? So bring this up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, bring this up. Station both of these. Attack in with the battle cruiser for the win. Oh my gosh. Let's go. That's 3 more damage. And then we drain them with the annex. I love it. I love it. So we found their win con though. Doomsday Excruciator. Let's go, dude. GG's. That was a fun one. That was a fun match. I like that. Doomsday. Nice.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.